It is 6 a.m. on a Monday. Your alarm goes off. You do not move for a moment. Not because you are still tired, because somewhere deep in your chest, a feeling arrives before your eyes are even open. You already know exactly how today is going to go. The same commute, the same desk, the same meetings that could have been emails, the same countdown to Friday that starts the moment Monday begins. You have felt this feeling so many times that you have stopped calling it anything. You just call it Monday. But one Monday morning, not different from any other on the outside, something shifts inside you. You lie there in your bedroom and a thought arrives that you have never let yourself finish before. What if this is not just how life is? What if there is actually a way out? And what if you are the one who finds it? This video is about what actually happens when you decide to escape the rat race. Not the Instagram version where someone quits their job and moves to Bali and posts pictures of laptops on beaches. The real version. The quiet version. The version where nothing looks different on the outside for months. And then, everything changes. Stage 1. You finally understand what the rat race actually is. You are sitting at your desk at work on a Thursday afternoon. It is 3 o'clock. Outside the window, the sun is still out. You have 5 more hours before you can leave. And something occurs to you for the first time with real clarity. You are selling your time. Every hour of every working day, you are selling your time to someone else. And time, unlike money, cannot be earned back. When money is gone, you can make more. When time is gone, it is just gone. You look around the office. People are typing. People are in meetings. People are doing what they are paid to do. And almost all of them will walk out of this building tonight, sleep, come back tomorrow, and do it again. For 30 more years. You think about your parents. They did exactly this. 5 days a week, 48 weeks a year, for most of their lives. You are not angry at them, but you are sitting very still. Because for the first time, you are not thinking about this weekend. You are thinking about the rest of your life. And the rest of your life, if nothing changes, looks exactly like this Thursday afternoon. Forever. That is what the rat race is. Not the work itself. The trap of working only for money that is gone before the next paycheck arrives. Never getting ahead. Never buying back your time. Just running. And running. On the same wheel. Stage 2. You make a decision in your kitchen at 11 p.m. You get home that night later than usual. You eat something quick standing at the kitchen counter. The house is quiet. Your family is asleep. You sit down at the kitchen table with your phone. You open YouTube. You start watching videos about passive income, about building something on the side, about people who got out. You watch for 2 hours. Some of it sounds too good to be true. Some of it sounds like something you could actually do. You put the phone down at 1 a.m. You do not sleep immediately. You lie in the dark and you ask yourself one honest question. What would you do with your time if you did not have to sell it? And for the first time in a long time, you have an answer. You know what you would build. You know what you would create. You know what has been sitting in the back of your mind for years that you kept pushing away because you could not afford to think about it. Tomorrow morning, you are going to go back to work. But tonight, something changed. You are no longer in the rat race without knowing it. You are in it on purpose. And being in something on purpose means you can choose to get out. Stage 3. The quiet grinding period. Nothing looks different, but everything is different. You wake up at 5 a.m. now, not because anyone made you, because the hour before work is yours. You sit at the small desk in the corner of the bedroom with a cup of tea. The rest of the house is still dark. Outside the window, the street is empty. This is your hour. You are building something. It is small right now, embarrassingly small. The numbers would make most people quit, but you do not quit. Because you understand something now that you did not understand before. Every big thing started as a small thing. And the only difference between people who escaped and people who stayed trapped is not talent. It is the willingness to show up at 5 a.m. when nobody is watching. You go to work at your normal time. You do your job well. You do not tell anyone what you are building. Not because you are secretive, because you have learned that sharing an unfinished dream invites other people's doubt into a space that needs only your belief right now. Your colleagues think nothing has changed. Your friends think you are the same. Your family sees you working on your laptop in the evenings and thinks it is just something you are trying. Nobody knows that. You have already decided. You are not trying this. You are doing this. The doubt comes in the third month. You are sitting at your home desk at 10 p.m. on a Wednesday. You are tired. The numbers are still small. The progress feels invisible. And a voice in your head says, "What if this does not work?" You sit with that question for a few minutes. Then you close the laptop. You go to sleep. You wake up at 5 a.m. You open the laptop again. That is the whole answer to the doubt. You just keep going. Stage 4. The first morning you wake up and money has arrived while you were sleeping. You are in bed. It is just after 7 a.m. on a Saturday. You are not in a hurry. You reach for your phone the way you do every morning. You open your bank app. The number is higher than it was when you went to sleep last night. Not by a lot, but by something. You put the phone down on your chest and you stare at the ceiling. You pick it up again to make sure you read it right. You did. While you were sleeping, something you built was working. This is the moment. Not the big win. Not the viral post or the huge sale or the day everything blows up. This quiet Saturday morning in your bedroom where the number went up while you were asleep. This is the moment the rat race loses its grip on you. Because now you know it is possible. Not in theory, not as someone else's story. In your bedroom, in your bank account, while you were sleeping. You get up. You make coffee in the kitchen. You stand at the kitchen window looking at the street outside. People are walking their dogs. A family is getting into a car. Someone is jogging past. And you are standing there, holding a coffee, knowing something they do not know yet. That money can work for you while you are standing still. Stage 5. The day you realize you do not need the job anymore. It does not arrive the way you expected. You are sitting in a meeting at work. Your manager is talking. The slides are the same slides they always are. The words are the words you have heard before. And you realize, sitting in this meeting room, looking at these slides, that you are here by choice now, not by necessity. The income you built on the side has reached the point where, if you needed to, you could walk out of this building today and be okay. You do not walk out. Not yet. But knowing that you could is the most important feeling you have had in years. You think back to that Thursday afternoon when you were staring out the window at the sun. You think about the 5 a.m. mornings at your bedroom desk, the 11 p.m. kitchen table research sessions, the Wednesday night when the doubt came and you closed the laptop and went to sleep and opened it again in the morning. All of it was for this feeling, not the money. The feeling of sitting in a meeting and knowing you are there because you choose to be. You leave the office that evening. You walk to your car in the car park. The sky is doing something beautiful with the evening light. You sit in the car for a moment before you start the engine. This time, the feeling in your chest is not dread. It is something close to peace. Stage 6. You escape. And the people around you do not notice. You hand in your notice on a Tuesday. Your manager thanks you for your service. Your colleagues send a message in the group chat saying they will miss you. Someone organizes leaving drinks. You smile and say thank you and mean it. And then it is over. You wake up on your first free Monday. No alarm, no commute, no meeting at 9. You make breakfast slowly. You sit at the kitchen table with your coffee and your laptop. The morning is yours. And here's the thing nobody warned you about. The people around you, most of them, do not know what to make of this. Your old colleagues ask what you are doing now, and when you explain, they nod and say that sounds great, and then ask when you are going to get a proper job again. A family member at dinner asks if you are not worried about security. A friend you have not seen in a while says they could never do something like that. They need the stability. They are not being cruel. They are being honest from inside the rat race. They cannot see what you are building because they are still on the wheel. And here is what you have learned. You do not need them to understand. You just need to keep building, because the results will say everything that words cannot. You are sitting in your home office on a Tuesday morning. It is 10 a.m. Outside your window, the street is quiet. A neighbor leaves for work. A delivery driver pulls up. A pigeon sits on the wall across from you and does not appear to have any meetings today. You smile at that. You open your laptop. You start work. Not work for someone else. Work for yourself. And you think about that Monday morning 6 months ago when the alarm went off and the feeling arrived before your eyes were even open. You did not escape to prove something. You escaped because something in you refused to accept that Monday. Morning dread for the next 40 years was just how life was supposed to feel. And now you are out. The alarm does not own you anymore. The commute is gone. The boss's mood does not determine yours. And the people who did not notice when you were grinding to get here, they will notice when the results arrive. They always do. The work was never for them anyway. Subscribe. Every video on this channel shows you what each level of life actually looks like from the inside. The next one might be the one that changes how you see everything.